series Wedding Location. Each week we take a young couple planning to get married to 3 separate possible locations for their wedding reception. Last week we were in Surrey and the couple loved it so much they booked one of the venues on the spot. Today we're talking to Vicky Ashcroft and Ronnie Brown, who plan to tie the knot in Aberdeen. Also here from the Hitching Post website is top bridal expert Amanda Holland. Hello to you all.
Hello.
Now, just before we see the 3 locations you were taken to, this was all complicated by the fact that although you both live in Aberdeen and you want to get married in Aberdeen, you're actually from the Isle of Man.
That's right, yeah.
And your family's still there.
They are, yeah, my mum and dad still live there.
Your mum and dad are paying for this?
Yeah, hopefully.
And they're not at all happy that it's so far away?
No, my mum wants to be involved in the organising, and as she's working, she's finding it difficult to get up here and have a look at, well, get up to Aberdeen and have a look at the places.
Let's be blunt, she wants it on the Isle of Man, doesn't she?
She does, yeah. She wants the tradition of the bride going back to her home. So.
How acrimonious has this become? I mean, have you are you still speaking to each other?
We still speak. It's all very much, I don't know. We take
it's normal.
Yeah,
it's very normal.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. I think her last words to you, the other night was, well, send me an invite then.
Well,
Bang.
yeah.
Do you happen to know if she's watching this?
She is, yes.
Oh, good. Well, because at least she'll get a chance to see all your venues, won't
exactly.
Yeah, along with 2 million other people.
But at least she gets to see them, and that's at least she knows what you're talking about.
Jean.
They are
Jean.
lovely.
Hello, Jean. I'm
Hello,
sorry.
Jean.
We understand. It's normal. It's kind of stuff that goes on.
Right, now, Amanda, we're going to talk to you afterwards about what to look out for when you're planning a civil wedding as opposed to a church wedding, because that's what you two want to do, isn't it?
Is your mum okay about that?
She is. I mean, she would like me to go in a church, but we've decided to have a civil.
So I'll take that as a no, she isn't okay.
Poor Jean. Poor Jean. And just tell us what your budget is.
It's 12 grand.
12 grand for what? The reception?
For everything.
For absolutely everything. Okay, we'll talk to you about
All
that.
this come under budget, don't they? Yeah, these are all in budget,
they do,
that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, here's location 1 for Ronnie and Vicky. It's Fask Country House, and you get everything. You get 150 people, venue hire, and catering for the day and the evening party for £10,200.
Vicky, hi. Hello. Ronnie, lovely to meet you.
Hello.
What a fantastic way to arrive at a venue. So, this is the entrance hall. Isn't it wonderful? If you decided to have your civil ceremony here, the bride would come down this beautiful staircase. You would come from that room along with your party, and it would all take place there. So once you had the ceremony downstairs, you would then come up here to sign the register. Incidentally, this table was William Gladstone's writing table. So once you've signed the register, you'd come into this room and have some more photos done, then go back downstairs where the room has been transformed for your meal.
Oh, it looks lovely coming down from the stairs, isn't it?
So we've looked around the venue. Fask, what do you think?
Very positive. It's really nice, and there's a good atmosphere to it as well, and I could see a lot of people enjoying themselves and also being very impressed with the grounds and everything, and see the sun coming through the windows, and yeah, really good.
And Jean, if you fancy arriving on that Harley Davidson, it's 160 quid a pop, apparently.
The reason we filmed you doing that is because you're a motorcycle nut, aren't you?
Absolutely,
Do you really fancy arriving at your wedding and on the back of a bike? You don't, do you?
No.
That was your little treat.
Yeah.
You'll never do that again, I tell you.
No.
All right, on to our second option. This is at Glentanner Ballroom, again near Aberdeen, and catering for the day and evening party here, again based on 150 people, is around £9,000.
We're here at Glentanner in Aboyne, Aberdeenshire. As you can see, fantastic scenery. There's 25,000 acres of land here. Come with me, let's have a look. This is the Glentanner Ballroom. Absolutely fabulous. What do you think?
It's brilliant.
Spectacular, yeah.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah. It can take up to 180 guests here. And you can also hold your service here in front of the fire.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that wonderful? There is a chapel also on the estate, if you prefer that. But I know you're looking for a civil
That's right,
venue. This area here is to the side of the ballroom. Once you've had your wedding meal and the tables have been cleared away, you could set up a band here.
Yeah.
Perfect place for a ceilidh.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've had a look around the venue. What do you think?
Love it.
Very
do.
impressive.
Yeah. Really do like it. One question I did have, the flag outside, I noticed there's a St Andrews there. Would I be able to have maybe a Manx flag up there on the day?
Yeah, actually, I've checked with the venue manager and that's no problem at all.
Oh, great.
So that would be really welcoming to your family,
Yeah.
wouldn't
It would,
it?
yeah.
Well, don't tell us yet. Don't tell us yet which one you're going to, because we've got one more to look at. So here we go to location 3, which is Ardo House Hotel, and exactly the same number of people, 150 people. Evening and daytime party catering is £8,250.
This is the Ardo House Hotel. Out of all the venues we're going to see today, this is actually the closest to Aberdeen. 30 acres of land, plenty of photo opportunities, some really lovely places.
Yeah.
Should we go on in and have a look?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, this is the ballroom. It can take 400 guests.
Okay.
Yeah.
This part of the room is actually laid out to take 80 tables. As you can see, you know, you can have your tables like this.
Do you like your tables set out that way? Or?
I do. I don't particularly like the roses. I prefer the tall lilies.
Yeah, yeah. I do
I
prefer
suppose
the
that's something we could
white
discuss.
flowers, yeah.
And I'm not sure whether, like, the 10 on the table, I don't think there's an awful lot of room. Maybe we could have the smaller amount, but more
Yeah.
tables. I don't know if you could do it that way.
Depends on the amount of people that you're going to have at the wedding.
The whole service, you know, and the fact that everything is there as you need it. It's set out for a wedding, it's built for a wedding, you know, that's great. And I do like the baronial hall as well, and the entrance is lovely. And what I've seen in the gardens, you know, for the photographic side of things, but for the actual emotional side of things, I don't think it's intimate enough for us.
Okay, this is when it comes to crunch time. Which out of those 3 would you like to go for?
Glentanna.
Glentanna, the middle one.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful,
It
isn't
is,
it?
it's
They all are, but it is. There's something really homely about it,
Special.
isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're
fantastic.
just saying, Mum, please, that's where I want my wedding to
Oh,
be.
that's lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
All
let's
right,
come
now,
to you very quickly, Amanda.
Civil points about weddings. There's been a change in the law recently in Scotland, hasn't there?
Yeah, well, actually, the law was changed in Scotland last year, and that now allows couples a bit more freedom as to where they'd like the venue to take place. So, literally, they could do it on a beachfront, castle, boat,
Fantastic.
you know, anywhere they please. And
Because actually that's one of the problems about going back to the Isle of Man, that if you want a civil ceremony, you've got to get married in a registry office, and you thought that was a bit soulless, didn't you?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
Oh,
can
that's
do
good.
Right, okay.
Yeah, well, they're hoping to do that now for England and Wales by 2005, so...
Well, about
Yeah.
time,
Yes,
actually.
I agree. Yeah,
Good.
definitely.
All right, now what about flexibility in civil weddings?
Well, with a civil wedding, yeah, as you say, there is a lot more flexibility, so the couples can create their own vows, perhaps have some poems read, and music played, so, you know, they can make it that little bit more personal to them. So,
But you've got a warning note about vows, haven't you?
yes, exactly, yeah. If you're going to create your own vows, ask your best friends to check them over first, get their opinion, and they're okay. That's my best advice.
Because
to
they can
you.
be offended.
Well, yeah,
cheesy.
you could perhaps go into a bit more, too much detail, you know, as to how you want to commit each other, you know, that type of thing. So do ask your best friends. To check them out.
It's very embarrassing doing your own vows, I think. We chickened out, didn't we, when we had our wedding
I
vows.
love you. Well, have a lovely day.
Thank
it
you
looks like
very
a lovely
much.
location.
Yeah, thank
so they
you.
all
Thank
were,
you.
but that's the one for you, obviously.
Thank
So,
you.
Okay.
fingers crossed for your mum.
And I can see a sequel coming, Mother of the Bride.